got to the accommodation. Check this out. Got a speedboat. We've got a chicken coop. A turning circle. We've got the trailer just up there. And we'll come down this way. A little bit of building going on down here. We've got Mabel the Merc Park down here. We've got a garage just over there. And we've got Mark's car down here. Rhonda in the corner. Check out the windows. And they are looking out. Straight over there's lighthouse and straight out to sea. Very nice. Very hot with the underfloor heating. So we're just outside the spa at Sarlen. Meeting Caroline. We're gonna go and do the recce. Happy days. We've got, look, they got merchandise now. We've got Jacko in too. Give us a wave, Jacko. So yeah, we're just about to set off on the recce for the first time. First ever recce, never done one before, so we'll give it a whirl. So here we are at the start of stage 6, doing the recce. Very sort of wind, but it's a bit barren around here. So yeah, so here's the start line. Hello everybody, hope you are well. So, it is Tuesday, it is 9 o'clock exactly. We've just done the first recce with Caroline, and that went very, very well. I feel a lot more relaxed now. We've just done all of Saturday's stages that we're going to do because we had some daylight left, so we've just done them. Basically the recce is it's like a reconnaissance of the stages, so Caroline's got all the pace notes and then we'll go through just at slow speed in Mabel the Merc in my case, and we've driven through each and every stage from start to finish, just marking through, just going through the pace notes, make sure they're all correct and put any additions in on any like bad corners and things that if we get a bit scared, we need to slow down, stuff like that. And there's some horrendous corners that were found today. One bit that sticks out in my mind, it goes downhill and it's like a corkscrew, it's that twisty. So we've just been and marked all the notes up, and like when we come to sort of like crests, a crest is like obviously a jump in the road, shall we say. So if you do that, and when you can't see over the road, over that crest, basically in the rally car, so you need to know which side of the road or off centre, shall I say, to direct the car going over the crest. Otherwise, when you get to the other side of the jump, you land in the right place rather than on the grass or worse. Let's just say that. So yeah, we've done all that just for the Saturday stages because it's a daylight, and then tonight at 9:30, so we've got half an hour to go. We're going to go and do Friday night stages because they're going to be all in the dark. So as you can see outside, it's dark outside. So we're going to go and do all those in the pitch black, just so it's relevant. Basically, there's no point in going doing your night stages when it's daylight. So yeah, no, it should be good. We're going to go up to Tobermory again. Caroline's stopping at Salin, so we're down at Craignure, so I'll go pick her up on the way. And yeah, we're going to do that. I think the stages are going to look very, very different in the dark, just with definition of the road, and yeah, you get a different aspect of corners and stuff like that. So you don't use the same pace notes on the daytime stages than you do on your nighttime stages. So yeah, they're all numbered and all different. So even though it's the same stage that you might do in the daylight, you've got a separate notes and whatnot for your dark one. So, but yeah, no, managed to pick up a puncher on Mabel the Merc on 4 miles into the first recce that I've ever done in my life. So that was a bit crap. That was a pothole under a puddle. And I didn't even go that fast at all. I was doing about 10 mile an hour and it just deflated in a matter of seconds. So I'm now searching Mull Island for a Mercedes Vito wheel with a tyre on it that'll do. So yeah, I've been to a few garages and one of them said that they can get a tyre here to go with my alloy, but it's going to be till Saturday. Can't get a new one till Saturday. So I thought, well, that's going to be not really much point in doing that. So the other thing I can do is maybe ask somebody to bring one up. I know Joe, Demi's got a Vito at home, so we might nick the spare wheel out of it, because I know the service van's coming up on Thursday. So I might do that, and then see if I maybe can find another wheel just on the island, just so I've got more spares, because the potholes are pretty savage on the island. There's been a lot of resurfacing since I last came in 2016. There's a lot of nice new tarmac, but the bits that haven't been repaired, ooh, yeah, they're pretty sharp. So yeah, that's what's going to happen tonight. No, it's yeah, I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now. I've seen some stages, and just with the flow of like Caroline saying the notes, she gives me a lot of confidence. I've learned that she's done 180 stage rallies today, she told me, so she's a hell of a lot more confidence than I am. Well, not confidence, but what do you call it? What's the word? Experience. There we go. So yeah, no, the notes will flow very fine, I think. She's just very confident in what she's telling me, obviously. But yeah, no, it should be all right. I think we'll get the first few stages and it'll flow. Yeah, in the world of rallying, you get what's called a nice rhythm to the pace notes, so it kind of falls into place and you get into a good flow, and then that means your speed picks up in the car, and yeah, everything just works nicely. But it's pretty difficult sometimes when you've had a co-driver that you've never used before, to actually get that from the off. So because I think she's so experienced, and it's putting me at ease, put it that way, and she knows exactly what she's doing. So, but yeah, really enjoying it now. So we're going to go and do that, and I think it's going to be a long night. I think there's about 5 stages we're going to go through. So, like I said, we're going to go and we're going to go at 9:30. I'm going to go and pick her up. So probably won't get to Tobermory till I think it's about 20 minutes up to Tobe. So yeah, it'll probably be about 10 o'clock by the time we start the recce. But yeah, all good. There's not much else to do on the island anyway, so we may as well drive around it. So we'll do that. Cheers. So, sorry it's a bit dark. You can't really see me very well. We've just done Friday night recce for the first 2 stages. I have got another half of my face, by the way. It's just the way the light is. Yeah, so second stage, towards the end of the stage, seems very, very bumpy. So put a few cautions and a few slows on just after the fast sections into what will be sharp corners. So yeah, I think car will be skidding around a little bit, especially in this rain, because it's not stopped raining since we've got to the island. So but yeah, we're just going to go and do stage 3 now. Caroline's just nipped to the loo, we're in Craig now, so off we go. Hello everybody, hope you are well. It's now 1:15 in the morning, and we have just done the recce for the Friday night. We've been through, so basically this is start stage 1, and then we go through to stage 5, because it's 5 stages on the Friday. But yeah, no, it was really good. Mabel the Merc, something else is going on with her now. The check lights come on. We're having a bit of a nightmare with her, but she's soldering on. Hopefully she'll be all right. I don't know why the check lights come on. Put some diesel in her at Tobermory earlier today. Could be maybe not as best quality diesel. I think these Mercs quite like the nice diesel, but that's the only sort of thing I can think of really of why the check light will be on. But anyway, that's the only thing that I've ever done different. Don't really drive her very hard at all. So, but anyway, that's happened. So that wasn't the best. Halfway through a recce on a stage, but anyway. But yeah, the stages seem pretty, I want to say pretty narrow, basically. There is no room for error at all. So if you snatch a brake and you lock up a little bit on just run wide, or you just get a bit too hot in a corner, you're going to run out of road fast on the exit of these corners. Literally the width of the vehicle. So yeah, drive with respect, basically. I think is the order of the day on this one. So, but yeah, they seem to be, it's very wet here this time, and it has literally not stopped. Every single hour since I've been here, it has poured down. Even as I speak now, it's just started raining again. So I feel like we've not done half an hour with no rain since we've even been here. It's now Wednesday morning, 1 o'clock, like I say, 1:15. So yeah, it's very wet, but there's no shiny tarmac, which I'm quite surprised about. I thought there might be some, have to mark down in the notes that the like shiny tarmac on braking sections. There is a few bits that we did mark down that it's just a bit bumpy, but that's deterioration of the road rather than shiny tarmac, like I say, because shiny tarmac in the rain, it's leaks like ice. So yeah, just basically the experience that I've been watching rallies for all this time. You see a bit of shiny tarmac, that's where you go and spectate, because something's going to happen. So basically, saw it a lot on the Jim Clark rally, middle of summer, which back in the day it was, you throw the shower, the cars are on slicks, and it's just an absolute nightmare for them. So, but yeah, there's some serious jumps and crests and whatnot. We're going to have to make sure that, like I was saying just before, that we're going to have to line the car up before we get to some of these jumps and make sure that we land where we want to be landing on the road. You just cannot see over them. That's the only thing. It's like we're in the van, and we're when you're in the van, you're higher up than what we will be in the car. So I'm always like scooting down, trying to get dashboard level. But yeah, pretty much on every single crest now we've got marked either you take it in the middle, off centre left and off centre right. Just to keep it simple, we've got three positions on each crest. Well, probably everybody's doing probably the same thing, but in the Honda's a pretty low car. It's not a tall car, so I know I'm quite tall in the car, but even so, it's still quite a low affair. But yeah, so seeing over the crest is going to be fun. But yeah, like I say, we've done a really good recce. We've done we've done 4 stages tonight, because it was getting a bit. It's going to get a bit too late. We've pretty much recce'd most of the rally now. So we're just going to have a bit of a break for the rest of tonight. We're going to go get some sleep. But tomorrow on Wednesday, we're going to meet up with Caroline at 8 o'clock at night. And we're going to do the rest of the stages of the rally that we haven't done yet, which will be the one that we're going to do, the one that we haven't done on the Friday night yet, that we have to drive on the Friday night. There's one that we haven't done because it was a really, really long stage, and it basically finished at the other side of the island, and it would have taken, you know, quite a long way to get back. For tonight, I think we wouldn't have got back till about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So we thought, right, well, if we're going out recceing tomorrow, we can drive that as we're out tomorrow. So rather than just doing that stage tonight. But yeah, no, it's the 4 stages that we've done. They're very fast. I will say that the speed is going to be up there. Maybe not for me, but for everyone else it will be. It's a lot of 1s and 2s. And even like 1, 2s and 3s, I've figured out just by doing the notes tonight that 1, 2 and 3 is going to be flat out, I think, in my car. I've not got the fastest car, but it's going to be, you know, 3 left, keep your foot flat to the board. Even the 4s and 5s, I think if it doesn't rain and it comes up with some dry tarmac, I think even some of the 4s will be flat as well. So yeah, it's going to be fun, I think. Really enjoying just literally going through the stages. Like, I was a bit nervous just coming on across on the ferry. I was having a bit of a think to myself, like, wondering what the stages are going to be like. I have been to Mull before. Came up in 2016. We did a chase car. But it was just one of them that, you know, I don't know what the stages are like, so I don't know what, you know, I don't know what a 3 left is going to be on the island with Scott Maps, which is the pace note company that we've ordered from. They might be different to what I've used before, which would be Patterson's on sort of gravel rallies. And the promenade stages that we did as a shakedown for this one didn't even have pace notes. So it was a bit tricky. Well, that's not tricky, but it's a lot easier because it's just literally round cones going through promenade stages. Whereas here, it's a different pace note company. So their gradients of corners might be slightly different to what I'm used to. You're bound to happen, and you're different company altogether. But yeah, no, it's been a nice sort of learning curve. Just got more used to Caroline talking on the notes. I can hear her very well. Just sat here in, you know, a loud van. It's got toolboxes and all sorts in here. So I'm sure when we get on the intercom, with being a girl voice, I'll be able to hear that a lot better than probably better than a low male voice, if that makes sense. We can pick it out certainly a lot better. But yeah, just the rhythm of the notes. I meant to mention this before. I feel like we're just getting a bit more confident, and I think it's going to be all right. We're going to get into a good groove from quite early, I think, especially after another day of recceing tomorrow. So we're going to do another recce tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. We'll just go through the last 6 stages, or 5 on, or leg 3 we need to do. So I think there's 5 stages on the Saturday, and then the one that we've not done for the Friday, if that makes sense. So yeah, no, enjoying it, really enjoying it. The scenery is phenomenal. It's unbelievable. So you go on some of these, go around the corner on some of these mountains, and you're looking out for like 10 miles, and the wildlife, and there's like Highland cows and deer jumping out in front of you, and yeah, no, it's pretty nice places, Mull. It was a big eye opener for me when I came last time just to do chase car. So, but yeah, it's really good. I just need to keep it nice and neat, especially like in the dark. We just need to I can't get carried away. All good. Like I say, it's getting up to 1:30 now, so it's time for bed, and we'll have another go in the morning. So we've got a little bit of work to do on Rhondda. I'm going to check all the bushings on the car tomorrow. All the bushes just need checking because I've been on the stages tonight and they are rough. So I just want to go through, just for peace of mind. I've got all the spares in the van if we need to change anything. So I've got the rear brakes to bleed as well. So there's still air in the handbrake lever, the hydraulic handbrake lever. It used to come back far too much for my liking. And yeah, so I've got that to sort out, and there's a few other bits, just cleaning the car in the inside and making sure there's no moisture in it, because the moisture in the car, not the best on a rally car because there's no carpets or anything like that. It makes the windows steam up really fast. So I did notice an oil heater in the bedroom, so I might put that in tomorrow just to completely dry it out. I've got towels and stuff in there now, and I've put some plastic over the window sliders just to try and stop the moisture coming in. The window sliders they're a pain for that. They keep dripping water in because they haven't got a right good seal on them. And I should have brought a car cover. If I brought a car cover, I wouldn't get any moisture in it at all then. But one of them things that you just, right, next time, might make a note of that. So yeah, there's a few things I need to do to Rhonda, but not a lot. It's just peace of mind checking over and whatnot. So I've got the lamps to set up. We did have a go at doing that the other night, and it absolutely monsooned it down. Yeah, are you filming this? So we just got soaked to the bone. Just took it just down the drive of where we're stopping. There's a long straight road. Mark set his Escort up, his lamps up. He's got 2 up, 2 down. He's got the old school set up. Looks pretty awesome. So when I came to do mine, I don't think I was in the similar sort of position as what Mark was, but so I set it up going down the road, and then it was down a really big long straight, but it was looking down. So we got them all set up really nice, and then went down to the bottom of the road because we got sick of just getting wet. We thought we'd got them cracked, and I turned round, and as we came back up the road, the 2 spots in the middle of the lamp pod were just pointing to the moon. So I must have been on a bump, or the front back of the car was leaning down or something. But when you came back up the road, they were an absolute mile off. So I've got that to sort out. But yeah, we'll get there. It's just little things really that need sorting out. But Mark's yeah, just on that last night, we had Mark had a bit of an issue with his clutch on his Escort. So like the clutch pedal seemed to go to the floor. So yeah, he's not the best confidence with that. So I need to sort that out, either bleed it or find out what's wrong with that. But hopefully it's not too much, because if you need to start taking gearboxes out and stuff, yeah, it's quite a big sort of thing. So hopefully it's just a dead simple break, just a clutch bleed, and some air in the system, a load of air come out, and job's a good one. And because it's a centre release bearing clutch on that one, where the pressure comes in and releases the clutch. So it's not like a fork on a normal car, like with a slave cylinder. So yeah, a bit more complicated, but not too bad. Hopefully you can get it sorted out. So, but yeah, no, right now I think the can of Monster's running out, and it is time for bed. So we will see you tomorrow. Morning everybody, here we are, Wednesday morning. It's just stopped raining and we've got a bit of blue sky, so bleeding the brakes, doing a few jobs. Got Sid the dog with us. Denby. Hello. Hello. What were we on?
It was either 328 or it was 333, wasn't it? No, I'll do it to 328. Seems like. I just don't want to make it too low.
So just before we left home, we ended up raising the back of the car up slightly, but I think we just went a little bit too much because it's a bit monster truck. So just dropping these platforms down 5mm, give it a bit more squat in the back. We did take it for a little test drive and it felt a little bit more unsteady, not as much grip as what it used to have, so we're just dropping them back down slightly. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and bleed the rear brakes, and I think that's about it, to be honest, apart from setting the lamps up. Hopefully not in the rain. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Down. Yeah? Yeah. Up. Down. Up. down, up, down, up. I think we're right at that.
Can we do 2 more?
Yeah. Down, up, down, up. Happy?
Did you get any air or not?
No.
Just check the reservoir. From me pulling that handbrake, we'll probably not need air this speed.
Yeah, cool. We've got a bit of bubble out then.
Yeah.
Pedal feel alright?
Pedal feels stronger than it has done.
There we go.
Handbrake was away.
Yeah, handbrake came right back to stop nearly. We got a load of air out of that. Happy days. Oh, now the rain starts again. Beautiful.
Not too bad, we need that in here.
Yet again, the rain has stopped play.
No, it's pissing down.
It's coming in bad, isn't it? Currently in the mish. Looking at the weather out there, I think it's time to get another pint. Great, Jacko. So just had something to eat in the mish. And it's just stopped raining, so heading back to the Mabel the Merc now, and we're going to go and do recce with Caroline. Going to get run over halfway through filming, so we're going to head back to Mabel the Merc and go and do recce at 8 o'clock with Caroline. But another night of recceing, so it should be good. Stick this in here. Okay.
Right, so. Oh, hang on a minute. 2 pages. What are we up to? Right, C100, C50 over the bridge to a 3 right, crest 70.
Yeah.
To 1 left and 5 right with a hole on the inside. To crest and 2 left over crest into 1 right over crest. It's a long way. There's no distances on this, is there?
2 left over crest, 1 right over crest.
Crest, and then it's 5 left over crest.
Hello everybody. So we're just doing a mid recce at the moment, just doing halfway through Saturday night stages, and it's very dark. We're just having a little bit of a break, something to eat. Yeah, going all right, isn't it?
Lovely, isn't it?
Happy days. Right.
Right, so we start with a long 2 right over crest and jump 180. Going to a 3 left in 70.
So hello everybody. Hope you are well. So it has been a long old day today. Just finished the recce for the rally, and yeah, it's been interesting. Tonight we've just done all of Saturday night stages and one left that we did on Friday. We didn't do on the Friday. And it's still raining. It's not stopped. Really difficult in some cases because you've got your windscreen wipers on full blast and you still can't see it out. You can't see anything. I've never seen rain like it, to be honest. But yeah, we managed it anyway. We made it through. Mabel the Merc, she's been a big, heavy thing to be doing a recce in, but anyway, it's what worked this year. So no doubt, if we come back in the next few years, we'll come with a car, make life a little bit easier. We've had tools and stuff rattling. I took the toolbox out actually tonight before we went, and that seemed to help stop rattling about and stuff. But our engine check light had gone off. I think all the fingers are pointing to that fuel that we put in yesterday. Put some more fuel in it today, and she's been absolutely fine. But the thing with these Vitos is that if the engine check light comes on, it knocks all the boost power off. So there was some hills and stuff in them last stage. I thought, wonder if we're going to get up them. But anyway, we did, and we've managed it. So, but yeah, stages seem very, very flowing and fast. My gradient of my pace notes, 1 to 6, with like a 1 corner, so like a 1 left or a 1 right would be the fastest, and 6 being the sharpest. Then what you get what's called square right and a square left, which is 90-degree corners. Looking at up to sort of like 1, 2 and 3, there's not much between them with these Scott maps. I'm not saying there's not much between them. The gradients between the angles of the 1, 2 and 3s are pretty fast, to be honest. The speed is probably similar between a 1 and a 3. So in my car it will be, don't get me wrong, in someone else's car who's a lot faster, probably different. But in my car, yeah, probably foot to the board. But it's been an interesting one. Some long stages that you just get right in the groove of, and it's gonna be a good time on the rally, just really getting into the rhythm and whatnot. But we've seen quite a bit of wildlife out tonight as well, so bit of a shock, to be honest. We see rabbits, you think, yeah, you see them everywhere, and then you see a stag deer and you think, oh, that could do some damage. And then we came across black cows. Now, cows are quite big things. And when they're black and you can't, well, if you look outside, it's pitch black, there's no lights, there's no street lights at night in these stages. That's a bit of a shock. So I really hope we don't see any of them on the stages. But yeah, just doing the recce just at slow speeds, and you put your main beam on and wow, there's a cow right in the middle of the road. So that's been, I hope they managed to get all the cattle off, and there is sheep and stuff kicking around, but yeah, the black cows are big old things. So that's a bit, yeah, like I say, a bit of a shock, but no, yeah, feeling confident, yeah, looking forward to it. I'm not nervous in the slightest anymore now I've seen all the stages and know what to sort of expect. Caroline has been absolutely spot on. Just making little corrections with the notes all the way through, and whatever my sort of input is, and yeah, no, she's very experienced, as I said previously, but no, I think quietly confident it's going to go all right, I think. So yeah, it's especially with, just like I say, with a new co-driver that I've not used before. I think tonight, when just on the last recce tonight, shall I say, we're in Mabel the Merc, but the pace notes were coming in and it was just a lot more flowing. I think, well, I was on the brakes more in the Merc, slowing it down because it's a big old heavy van and we've got lots of tools and stuff in here, rather than being in a car that probably would be faster. So it's probably a good idea that we're in the Merc, because slowing it down, even though the pace notes were flowing a lot nicer, but you get to see a lot more of the road. So in the pace that I was doing tonight, it was just, you can get to see the inside of the corners and have a proper look at, oh, there's a grid there on the inside of that one. You might not have noticed that if you flew past in a car and went, yeah, that's that one done. So it might help, you know, it might help just going at that extra slower speed. Just, you know, we've been a bit cautious, obviously, with Punch's situation the other night. We've still not got a spare. Hopefully we've got a spare coming up in the service van tomorrow. But we've been looking around the island and stuff today for a spare and not been very lucky with that. So we spent the day in Tobermory. But that was quite nice. We ended up going down to the Mishnish bar down there. That's something to eat. So nice chilled out day today. But then, so yeah, looking forward to it. Nothing else to do on Ronda now. Car's absolutely spot on. Bled all the brakes, rear brakes up this afternoon. Got quite a bit of air out of them, so I knew there was some air in there because the handbrake came back pretty quite a long way. So no, that's all fine now. Just got the lamps to set up tomorrow in the dark. Have another go. Hopefully it's not going to be monsooning down like it was last time. So we need to do, yeah, I want to get the lights pretty perfect. The last time we went out, yeah, we came back and it was a bit sort of, not a waste of time. It wasn't a waste of time. It was, we got most of them sort of like positioned right. It's just the two spots that I need to sort out. But very happy I've put those corner lights on. Just coming through the hairpins and the 90 lefts and, you know, the really sharp corners. That's really going to help, I think. Struggling tonight. I now totally understand why these recce cars have got the LED light bars on and spot lamps and whatnot. Gives you a more realistic view of what your stage is going to be like with your lamp pod on or your LED lights on for your actual rally car. The Mabel, the Merc, even put fog lights on and stuff, but there's just not enough light spread to see the inside at corners. And but yeah, so I'm very happy I got them corner lights on. So that they're going to help a lot, just spotting the inside, because I'm in this Merc. I don't know if you can see, but so I've got a light just here. But they've got these really big pillars on the front of the van, and yeah, looking round hairpins and looking basically down at like really corkscrew corners, they do not help. So yeah, it should be a lot easier in the car, obviously. But yeah, no, there's quite a lot of people out recceing tonight. So tonight's Wednesday night tonight. So what time is it now? 1:10 in the morning, Thursday morning now. So there's quite a few cars on the recceing tonight. But I've got a funny feeling it's just going to be like tomorrow night. It's Thursday night. It's going to be manic with, you know, everyone doing last minute recce, or people who maybe came to the island today. They're going to be wanting to get out recceing, you know, later on tonight and Thursday night and through the day Thursday. So I imagine the stages will be a lot busier. But now we're all completely done for the week. So I'm yeah, like I say, I'm very happy with the notes and stuff that we've got now. And yeah, I think it's yeah, it's going to be good. So time for bed now because my eyes are stinging. So we will catch you in the morning. But yeah, looking forward to it now. So want to get going. Cheers. Good afternoon, everybody. 12:30. We're having a Thursday, and we are near the coloured houses in Tobermory. Jacko here too. Oh, Jacko. Water's coming in nice. Tide's on its way in. So just down in Tobermory, picked up the rally merchandise. Got a hoodie that we ordered previously. Yeah, got a good sleep last night, and just got all the recce finished, which was feeling really good. All the pace notes flow really nicely. So yeah, we'll just come down here just spoke to Caroline, and we've got some rally plates to pick up, which will be all the numbers and stuff that go on the side of the car and on the bonnet and whatnot. So that will identify what number we are on the rally, which is number 85, which is pretty high up seeding for Mull, and I've never been before. There's some very fast people behind me, and people asking me in the pub when we were in the Mish the other day, how come you've got 85? Don't know, didn't really have an answer for that one. I did write down for the seeding that I should be around about a 110 plus over that, which I've never been before, like I say, but we'll give it a go. If we hold people up, then we'll let them pass and just give it a go, eh? So, a great big boat over there. Just have a look at that one. That massive. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just we'll get back to the house later on today, and we will just get Mabel the Merc all back ready. We took the toolbox and everything out last night, so we didn't have to like jingle around all the stages with all the toolbox and stuff rattling around. So, but then we're just looking for someone to sit in the chase car as well, rather than Jacko just being on his own. So we'll try and head to the Mish and get someone to sit in with Jacko. But yeah, no, feeling all right. Not nervous at all yet. Obviously will be tomorrow when scrutineering and everything comes up. It's a bit of a different kettle of fish, but yeah, no, we're just a chilled out Thursday before the rally. There's a lot of people arriving on the island today, so a lot of people are out recceing and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's for now. Just go and chill out in the pub. The cars are coming into the distillery here, and we're doing the scrutineering on Thursday afternoon for the shakedown stage that they're all booked onto on the Friday. So obviously they can't do the scrutineering on the same day. So that's what these guys are just doing here, and so it's just going on the way back to the van. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. This is our road up to Mull and doing the shakedown and whatnot. Our scrutineering will be for the next day, but episode 8 coming soon.